Keeping your hair healthy might seem like a challenge, but I know a little bit about this. In fact, this is what actually got me into the field of holistic and integrative medicine. Back in my 20s, as I was going through my medical training in my career, I actually ended up losing a lot of hair, and trying to get it back and regrow it and get it back to its former glory was definitely a challenge for me for years, until I figured out the pieces of my own health. Well, beyond just taking care of your diet and making sure that you're getting plenty of sleep and your hormones are balanced, there are some day-to-day tips that you can incorporate to keep your hair healthy, and I want to share some of those with you today. All right, let's break it down here. So first of all, simply brushing the hair is going to make a difference. Here's what we know: in the art of brushing, we're actually exfoliating the scalp. The scalp has a ton of hair follicles on it, and it traps in all our debris from styling products and shampoos and conditioners and whatever else we do to our hair. So gentle brushing and even getting in sort of a scalp sort of brushing as well is very helpful for exfoliating the scalp and keeping the hair texture where it needs to be. So that's a little tip. Make sure you brush your hair. Wasn't it a show? What was the show where you were supposed to brush your hair 100 times a day? Wasn't that a thing way back when? So maybe not 100 times a day, but definitely try to brush your hair for proper exfoliation and distribution of the scalp oils throughout the rest of the hair. Another tip for healthy hair is sleeping on a silk pillowcase. That's right, that's what we've got lying right here. The reason for that is there's less static, so there's less sort of wearing down of the cuticle of the hair, so there's less frizz. You're improving indirectly the texture of the hair and trapping oils within that cuticle to keep your hair shiny and smooth. So little things you can do day to day that make a difference. Of course, using shampoos that have the right ingredients in them and moisturize the scalp and really help to keep the hair strands healthy is key. There's a lot of debate on how frequently you need to shampoo. Many people say we are shampooing too much. Maybe once or twice a week is enough. I know I had an issue with that, because if you work out or get super sweaty, then you kind of want to get those oils off. But over shampooing actually dries the hair and strips the hair of a lot of natural oils. So pace yourself. Remember, picking a high quality shampoo is an important part of healthy hair too, and even rotating the different types of shampoos you're using over the course of a few weeks, because the hair does acclimate to certain ingredients. Non-toxic ingredients matter. Watching for things like sodium lauryl sulfate makes a difference, so we can keep that chemical load down. If you want to learn more about really how to manage your chemical load, check out some of my other videos where we break that down in other aspects of health and beauty as well. All right, moving on. How do we take care of our hair maybe more naturally? So nourishing the hair, not just from the inside. We talk a lot about food for hair and food for healthy hair, but also nourishing hair from the outside. These three ingredients make a nice healthy hair mask and add moisture, exfoliate the scalp, and strengthen the hair strand all at once. Now, why wouldn't we do this all the time? Well, because we've got to make it. So it's yogurt, avocado, and a little bit of agave nectar. You can mix all three together, and you want to apply it into the scalp and through the hair strand. I usually say any of these hair masks, if you can let them stay in for at least 20 to 30 minutes. My mom used to make me wear some of these masks overnight, and it was certainly a mess the next day. So maybe you don't have to go that far. We're all busy, but something you can try maybe before you take your shower. Wrap it maybe in a warm towel as well to let all the ingredients seep and soak into the scalp. All right, after that, where do we go for healthy hair? Well, we've talked a little bit about hormones. I mentioned it briefly, and how your hormones do need to be balanced for healthy hair. We know there are all kinds of hormonal patterns that are tied to having hair issues. Again, check out some of my other videos. We talk a lot about this, all the different hormone patterns that can be associated with hair loss, thinning hair, dry hair, and even brittle hair. But again, my hormone helper is targeting androgen-based hair loss. It's got saw palmetto in it, inositol, maca, choline, all of these ingredients really meant to clean the liver up, which ultimately determines our hair health, and also to bring things down like DHT and testosterone that thin the hair strand and cut off circulation to our scalp. The secret, really, honestly, to healthy hair. All right, one last thing I do want to share too, because this was such a part of my journey into integrative medicine, I did develop Lush Locks. This is a patented formula, and it again contains the methylated B vitamins, a little bit of iron, a little bit of magnesium, a little bit of selenium for the thyroid, and of course the herbs amla and fo-tea, which are involved in hormone hormone balance, scalp circulation, strength of the hair strand, and the rate at which we grow new hair and regenerate our hair follicles. I still swear by this stuff today. It is a game changer, and if I forget to take it, then sure enough, 6 to 8 weeks later, I start noticing a difference in my own hair and hair quality. So these are things that you can do every single day to keep your hair healthy and to make sure you're preserving it for years to come. Now, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget, I post new videos every week. Don't forget to like and subscribe.